Welcome everyone to the Modern Day Overthinker podcast. My name is Colin and I am your host. This new episode is with Soultru, aka Terrance Banks. About a week off of performing at the Mile of Music Festival in Appleton, Wisconsin. And we talked about that quite a bit at the beginning. And then we got into his music and his process a little bit, the power of music, how it's very therapeutic for him and also for other people as well. As we all know, we talked about celebrity comparisons, being an indoor kid, his mother having schizophrenia and how he dealt with that, growing up in the household with that going on, anxiety attacks, talking about one of the worst. He talked about one of the worst anxiety attacks he's ever had, feeling mentally stuck, fighting your own brain, imposter syndrome, as well as friction with other people in the Black community, which was an interesting discussion. There was a lot we talked about in this 1 hour episode, and I hope you get something out of it. Hope you can relate. Hope you enjoy it. If you do, as always, please share, like, comment, subscribe, leave a review, do all that good stuff. All of it helps. I appreciate everyone listening. Without further ado, this is episode number 71 with Soultru. Welcome everyone to the Modern Day Overthinker podcast. My name is Colin and I am your host. Today I'm with Terrance Banks, aka Soultru. Thank you for being here, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
Glad we were able to make it work. We've been going back and forth a little bit for a while because you're busy and I'm busy. So
right, ain't nothing wrong with being busy.
Yeah, nothing wrong with being busy. And yeah, we're both here in Davenport, so we were able to make it work in person, which is awesome.
Shout out Davenport.
Yeah, I'm running out of local people. I'm like.
We'll find you more.
Yeah, and the local people I want are busy, you know?
True.
Obviously. So
which it is a good problem.
It's a good problem to have. Yeah. But I gotta keep my episodes every 2 weeks, so I'm like I gotta make sure I'm on top of it. Yeah.
You gotta be stacked up.
You gotta be stacked up. I'm still a procrastinator though.
Nah, I am too.
Yeah.
Creatives are, I feel like.
Oh yeah, it's bad. It's bad. Sometimes I thrive out the procrastination and it's a rush to get something done.
Mm-hmm.
And
it's hard for me to detach from music sometimes. It really is.
Yeah, you just get so stuck in it and doing it.
It's like it's like it is me more than I am myself. It's weird. You know what I'm saying?
Get that, yeah. I turned into a completely, almost, not a different person, but I turned into a different version of myself, when I'm doing comedy.
Mm-hmm.
It's so crazy. But let's start by your background. You're from the Quad Cities, correct?
Yes, Davenport, and then grew up in the house my grandma grew up in. She went to Davenport High School, and then at some point her and my grandfather met, and they raised my relatives in Rock Island. So Davenport, but Rock Island too. It's such a weird thing, but at the same time it's normal for me. So
yeah, it's the Quad Cities, so
yeah. It's such a weird thing to describe to people. They're like, wait, what? I'm like, it's just the Mississippi River. If that wasn't there, the Quad Cities would be this ginormous city.
Yeah.
To imagine that. It's if that border wasn't there, we would have been in Omaha, or not a Chicago, but I would imagine in between, another mid-sized city that would have just been something fierce, to be honest. It already is, but it's just disconnected,
Yeah, it's funny how that river does so much, and it doesn't take long to get across it.
Nah, not at all.
There's 3 different ways to do it too. Well, sometimes only 2 with the arsenal. But yeah. So when did you start doing music you do music. I mean, obviously you do some stuff on the side, but mainly music is your hustle.
Yeah.
And when did you start doing music and decide that you were going to do it full time?
It's weird because I feel like I was always just like meant to do music.
You always wanted to.
Yeah, because it's like I always wanted to, but I've always felt music. Like it's such a weird thing. Like, because I can't. Like, I mean, outside of like, hey, if someone puts a sheet of music in front of me and there's like, it goes up or down. That's about all I can tell you. That like if I hear the key and stuff, like if I hear someone playing a piano and then like someone's like, here's a tenor section, then I can just, oh, okay, and go from there. But I don't know what note I'm singing. If someone's like, sing this, I can't tell you what it is. I can just mimic. I learned how to do everything by imitation.
I've met a
And
few people like that.
Yeah, it's cool, but it's like it sucks sometimes because I'm like sometimes in rooms with everyone just knowing music theory, and I'm like, okay, I'm picking up some of that, but I'm not picking up the rest.
Yeah.
And it's like, and that's where it's like, that's where I'm like, I'm just an instrument sometimes, like, because I mean, don't get me wrong, it's like there is no just an instrument, but it's like at the same time, it's like being as seasoned as some of those friends of mine are with their instrument, it's like I'm good at what I do, but I'm not great because I don't, everything just kind of started working. Like science took over and was just like, oh, here, you figured it out on your own. Like I remember being at Central and trying to think of her name. I think Allison. No, it wasn't her. I can't think of her name. But she, after class, she's like, "Who's your vocal coach?" And I'm just this kid from Davenport, Iowa, that grew up 2 blocks from Central in the hood. Like, I grew up hearing gunshots.
I'm my vocal coach, and who I listen to is my vocal coach.
Well, and in my head, I'm just like, I kind of had this like pride because I'm like, but at the same time, it was like weird because I was just like, why does she think I have a vocal coach? And then at the same time, I'm like, I don't have one. Like, I didn't know how to take it.
Yeah.
And literally, right after I said that, she turned and walked away. And then I just see her head hit the ground while she's walking. And I'm just like, what do I do? Do I chase her and apologize? I don't really know this girl. Like we have a class together, but I've never talked to her because she's in band, orchestra, and choir, and also just like you can tell an academic and everything, and like wasn't rude or anything. I just didn't know how to interact with someone like that because outside of some of my cousins that were pretty educated and stuff, it's like it's different when it's a cousin versus like some total stranger you barely know, and it was just like this weird moment of like, wait, I just want to tell you, like, I cry, like I feel this. I grew up in what I grew up in, and this Gavin DeGraw song, or it's not his song, "A Change Gonna Come." He sings the Sam Cooke cover, and he just plays the piano on it, and he like dropped out of like Juilliard or something to get signed and be this millionaire, but at the same time, like now he's going through like one of the darkest periods of his time because I think he lost like his mom and dad within the last like 4 to 8 years type of thing.
That's a lot.
And it's like I hope he finds himself again. But he just captured just what Sam Cooke didn't in that song, like he does. And I mean, he takes you down by the river, and you just believe every ounce of just and that's what it was for me. And I mean, there's a note he hits that would just make me feel alive, and it would make me cry every single time because it was just like
so real. That
note made me relate to where he is or has been in his life, and it was just like we get it, like we don't know each other, but we get it, and it's just like, and it's I mean I played 6 sets, I think 5-hour sets, and then a writer's round of like 3 songs, and then 1 song, and just was running my butt off at a Mile of Music. And Yeah.
Where was that at in Minnesota?
Appleton, Wisconsin.
Oh, Wisconsin, not
Yeah.
Minnesota. Yeah.
So I stayed.
Oh, the article that
Yeah.
someone wrote about you, that's where I got confused. 'Cause I looked at that article. I read that article, that interview you had with was that the Daily Minnesotan or something?
Maybe I know the what is it? Music in Minnesota is like
Yeah.
I know at least section of something.
Yeah.
And then I can't remember. I know Smouse is his last name. I can't remember. I don't want to miss.
He said he was from Iowa too.
Yeah, and we talked about it too in the jumble of everything, because like I left one show, went there to do the interview, and then we went over to the last song thing we did, and I'm just like, just drained, because I mean it's like they said, it's just like an artist like summer camp, like because you just go hang out, like you play shows and you hang out with just like everyone. Like there's like 80,000 people. Like the city of Appleton comes out to it and it's free. So there's people in the city that donate money, and then or just people that come to see it. You know, people from all over the world. Like there was this band called the Heavy. I mean, there was 200 plus bands, and then 700 plus performances.
Damn.
And like it was from and 200 and 700 is like the cap where they write it out officially, but that's Thursday to Sunday. But then there's stuff that they do on Wednesday just to kick everything off.
Yeah.
So technically you have 200 plus and 700 plus, and it's just like,
it's insane.
Like I talked to an artist that Saturday that still had 2 more shows Sunday. He had played 10 sets, and that wasn't even like the day wasn't even done. Like my day was done, but his was not.
That's a lot, man.
But it's so amazing. Like you're just like, because a lot of the venues, like, so we stayed in this hotel to where the NFL players stay, like they don't stay in Green Bay. They stay at Appleton because it's like super close. And so I was sleeping in a bed that an NFL player probably stayed in at some point.
That's cool.
And like the hotel, like itself, like say you just get a hotel at this space, like one day, there's 2 venues in the basement, like because it's an event center thing. So there's just big rooms down there. So there was 2 venues or 2 big shows downstairs. I did one of them, one of the writers' rounds. And then there was the courtyard, and then there was the ballroom, and then I think there might have been one other place. So you didn't even have to leave the hotel in order to see a show, because there was at least one show going, probably at least 3, to be honest, at a time.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and it's just like, as an artist,
was that last weekend or the weekend before?
Last weekend, yeah. It was...
It's insane.
like I asked people that have done that multiple times and have done really cool things, and I was like, is there anything like it? They're like, no. And I'm just like, I want to, like, one friend said, Paisley Fields said that South by Southwest similar, but that was as an official artist too. It wasn't like how people can get on shows down there, but it's like as an official artist, you get, I don't know what you do or don't get, but it's a little bit better than what the average person's getting that does shows. And I mean, I have probably, in my network of music friends, I probably have hundreds of friends that like either go play South by Southwest or used to, and things just got too much to where they're like, I don't do it no more. Yeah, 100%.
Huh.
I mean, I'm sure it is as an official artist, or like, I don't know, but I'm just speaking from the perspectives of people that have told me about it. But yeah, I mean, there's people that helped, like, there's one guy that helped start, like when South by Southwest was doing like their stuff, they didn't have hip hop at some point. And so he was like one of the people that helped integrate like hip hop into it.
That's the only reason I know about it, because I'm such a hip hop fan.
And that's what's crazy, because it's like you would just think that, like, I mean, it was probably just a time period of when it started. And then like being in Texas, it's like you had hip hop and stuff, but I mean, people are like, well, we do events here. Like, I mean, Houston, the music scenes in Texas are crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, especially Houston. It's just like you don't realize that the history of music in Houston until like you're talking with people that know. Like, I was doing that in February and like with some really cool new friends, and I'm just like, wait, what? Like, you're friends with who? And y'all have done what? And like I was hanging out with a dude that shot like hip hop saved my life and shit.
That's awesome.
And he's like friends with Bun B and like just like and stories for days, and I'm just like, what is going on right now?
Yeah, dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, so it's
so you just got back from that. So is there a little bit of a burnout from that festival?
There is. Like, I pulled in. I mean, there is, but there isn't, because I pulled in like Dubuque. I was like, all right, I'm close to home. Let me adjust, because I think it's like under 5-hour drive, so not too bad.
Not
but
terrible.
Yeah, not at all. And yeah, I was heading back, and I'm like, all right.
Were you solo or were you with somebody?
Oh, solo. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it sucks.
Yeah.
It's like I'd rather be on the road with someone, but I mean at the same time, it's like money just doesn't work out that way a lot, and it's like that's a whole factor of it. It's like literally like we're trying to make moves to where I'll be straight like soon, and I think it'll pay off. Cause yeah, once I can pay bills straight up, and I mean I'm not far from it, like. But yeah, anyway, I was driving back and I pulled in the Quad Cities at some point, and I'm just like, all right, I'm home. And like, I was happy to be home. Like, I missed it,
Yeah.
And like, for various reasons, like, I'm like, yeah, home isn't Appleton, but like, home is similar to Appleton in some aspects. And it's like, yeah, other aspects, it sucks because we have this big city whole, thing going on. So, there's politics and all that, behind the scenes stuff going on.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just like,
but it's home for you, and you have a family here. You're married.
Mm-hmm.
How many kids you have?
Oh, we have 2
kids at home. So
and a bunch of animals and a couple a mother and father-in-law that live with us too. So it's good though, because it's like it helps us balance things a little bit more. But yeah,
that's a busy house.
It's a full house.
That's a full house for sure. Yeah. Which everybody likes to call me Bob Saget sometimes. So we'll put that in there. Well, now since I've grown out facial hair, everybody's like, it's Seth Rogen now. Okay, whatever.
I can see it. They switched it up on you.
Switched it up on me. All right, whatever, guys. I don't see it, but
I take people as they are.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, all right.
I think, who were we talking about yesterday? I think we were watching Steve Harvey on what's the game? Family Feud.
Family Feud, yeah.
And what did George, my father-in-law, he's like, oh, he looks like John Ritter or whatever, this guy. It's like, no, it's just the haircut. Like, literally, if you would have put their picture next to each other, it was nothing. It was the haircut.
There can be just one thing, and they'll just focus on that one thing, and that's what you look like. It's hilarious.
Right.
I'm just like, all right, whatever.
And I'm like, I'm sitting there and I'm just like, nah, I literally don't see it. Like, I see it because other people see it.
You get it?
Yeah, but yeah.
At the same time, it's like, yeah. Do you ever get any celebrity comparisons? People say you look like somebody?
I feel like sometimes they do, but it's usually music stuff related. Because it's
they say you sound like somebody?
Well, it's like I get that all the time, but then like sometimes I feel like what they hear texture wise, like if my hair is short, then it's like I'll get some other comparison. Whereas like people say like Tracy Chapman or like John Legend or yeah, because who did my buddy? There's a new venue up near I think it's Jefferson County. It's like in between Madison and Milwaukee. I'll have to let you know because I'm sure they'll do comedy eventually. Mm-hmm. But it's not even open yet. So I'm like, oh, that's why you're not responding to my emails about trying to do a show in October.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're not open yet. You're opening still.
Yeah.
And but yeah, the dude was like, it was like Tracy Chapman and someone had a baby, and I have to look now because I'm like, who was the other person?
Yeah, those are the two I've gotten the most. Is Yeah, Seth
Seth
Rogen
Rogen.
and Bob Saget.
Yeah.
And what is the other one? Oh, Rick Moranis. I got that before. I was like, that's
the dad from
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. I was like, all right, I guess. And
I
he's
can
also
see-
in
I can see
Ghostbusters.
that.
I think he was in Ghostbusters too.
oh, he was because he was
He was the
he
weird
got
guy.
possessed too.
Yeah, he got possessed. Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
The original Ghostbusters, not that bullshit that they put out. They just want to remake everything. It's so annoying.
I mean, it's like I get
Cash grabs.
Yeah, and I mean,
And then people and nostalgia. I get
well,
it.
and the woman one was kind of like it was cool to see that version just because of
Yeah.
time. But yeah, like that's the one thing that sucks. It's like when you just keep remaking stuff just because you can. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's still an art.
Yeah.
And it's like I respect it because I don't hate, like I can literally watch anything. Like we grew up super poor, so like infomercials, same infomercial over and over. But guess what? I was bored. I was drunk. I was whatever at home.
You just
so
watch
like
forever. Yeah, yeah.
right. Or like yeah, sober. I'm like, well, I don't want to go to bed. Like I'm not tired, So
You figured out ways to entertain yourself very easily
Mhm.
as a child. I get it. Yeah. Were you a more of an indoor kid or an outside kid, or
Indoor.
You're more of an indoor kid?
Like I was an athlete, but I was an indoor kid later on because I couldn't play sports no more. I was
Did you get injured or?
nah. We just like I don't know. Like I think that's my mom's schizophrenia and stuff started showing up. So it was kind of like
Yeah, because that creeps up when you're usually in like mid-20s.
well, and hers like she had me when she was 28. So it's like hers was just like delayed. So I feel like, and I mean, and it makes sense because it's like how they kind of say, like, I feel like you can still kind of like obviously outgrow it happening, but it just probably stays in the back of my head. Like, I used to be scared all the time once I knew she was schizophrenic.
Next,
Because I'm like, even in shows and movies, like, they'll talk about how it's like hereditary or whatever, but it's like, but like, she went through a period of time where I think she lost like two of her siblings and her grandma like within a short time frame, and like whatever else trauma she was, or I think she like had a hernia to where it was like she like had to retire from the National Guard fully, and like most of her jobs were physical labor jobs, so that put her in just this weird depression and stuff too, that it was just like like it probably all of it just was like too much, and her brain was just like fuck.
Yeah. Overload.
Yeah, and I mean, and with her, it was like she's way better now because they have her medicated like regularly and stuff. But
Yeah.
it was like religion was the biggest issue we had, because it was like she would fast and not take her medication and stuff because she didn't think she needed to because she thought she could pray it away.
Oh.
And it's just like that's what they tell you, but it's like in reality, some stuff's just miracles, and some shit's just
Yeah, you
you can't not do what you're supposed to be doing. And I mean, that's my thing. It's like one day I want to not have to take like these types of meds and maybe something more natural that like, or be in a better headspace where I can, be where I'm supposed to naturally be.
Because you're currently on medication for, you said, anxiety or depression or both. It's kind of a
Yeah.
combo. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's, what is it?
SSRI?
Yes. Got one
It's
of
most
those.
common. Yep. The ones it took a little bit to actually figure out if it's working or not. Yeah.
Yeah, mine. I learned the hard way that I should take my. They were like, I talked to a couple friends, and I think all of them take theirs at night. Well, I'm a person that has to take it during the day, and I learned the very hard way. And what that was me going to bed, taking my meds and taking the meds that would help me sleep. I don't take those anymore because my system's pretty on now.
Mm-hmm.
And that was me taking my meds and waking up at like 2 or 3 in the morning, just out of nowhere, and just like my brain, like imagine your brain like waking up, right? You don't realize it, like it just happens, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it was almost like I would wake up and my brain was delayed. So when I would hear, like, I mean, I would literally have it, I could see and I could feel and everything, but my hearing, it's almost like muffling your ear and then just gradually having your hearing come to you, but at a slower rate that you can't control, and you're just like, what the fuck is going on? Am I going deaf? Like, and then like at some point you're just disoriented because you're like, you know where you are, but your brain doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
And so like that, and just like, oh my gosh, like there was one night.
Does this still happen, or did this happen?
No, I just had to switch taking it during the day.
Okay.
Because it was going on at nighttime, because they were like, yeah, some people are supposed to take it during the day because it'll affect their brain differently.
Yeah.
And I'm one of those
take mine
people.
during the day.
Yeah. And I learned the art. That sucked.
Wow, I never heard of that. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's a good thing. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, I wish that on no one. Like, I was like, it was
bizarre.
honestly,
That sounds just so bizarre. How long did that last?
oh, like I think third day I was like, yo, like, or maybe the second day.
When it happened though, like at 2 a.m, would it last for like an hour?
Oh God, no! Like, it was like I had to work to go back to sleep, because it would put me in a full panic attack. And like after that day, I was like, no. I was like, babe, we gotta call somebody. Like, I mean, because it was affecting everything. Like, I mean, at first, like even before that, they had me on meds, and my brain was just like, I couldn't listen to music. And like I would see, like, I came home from doing a podcast actually, and like I'm good, like 100% good now. But the conversation, it was like right towards the end of everything starting to go back to normal, and I had not talked so deeply about stuff, because with shows I talk about my trauma. I talk about the stuff because it helps me. I meet people that relate to my story or whatever I talked about. So that's these connections I'm getting and telling my story and getting it out of my brain. And I'm not in therapy, or like I am now, but I wasn't. And so when so when that happened, I just went to a space in my head that I'm like, holy and I'm driving home, and I drive back from the suburbs of Chicago having the worst panic attack of my life for the whole time. But the only reason I was able to get home was because of the panic attack. Like, it was like the driving stimulated my brain to like distract me. Like, I was perfectly fine driving.
To distract yourself.
And then I got home, and I was just like, and then I got to this point where it was like, I could see everything, but I was almost like tunnel vision at the same time. Like, I would literally get home, and I'm like, babe, like I got home and I'm like, babe, I'm fucking scared. I'm shaking, and I'm just like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. Like, I felt like I was dying, like standing there, but I knew I wasn't. But I couldn't get outside of like, I was in the deepest point of my brain I'd ever been in, and I'm just like, this is fucking scary. This is fucking scary. I can't do this. Like,
you felt trapped.
I did. I was like, at some point, I'm like, babe, I gotta get committed. I can't do, because I was like, I didn't know what else to do.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, there's nothing wrong with me, but I couldn't get my brain to believe me. It was like I was fighting my own brain to understand. And it was like, even to the point where I couldn't, my brain couldn't understand, but I also, like, even knowing that, I was like, well, it's a panic attack. I'm having a panic attack. And this was like the deepest and scariest one I ever had. And I'm just like, no, like, couldn't. And I mean, like, and she was, scared and holding me and just like, what do we do? I'm just like, yeah.
Was this recent?
No, that was 2021.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what caused me to have to get on meds, actually. I was like, I can't do this.
So that was before the meds.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Jeez. And you said you started doing therapy a little bit as well?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're in therapy. I got a therapy session tomorrow, actually, once a week.
Like a group therapy thing?
No, just a single thing.
Okay.
Yeah. I might get into that one day, though. That'd be pretty cool. They have those for like just about everything? Or it just depends on, like...
It depends. There's like an emotional, like a trauma type group meeting. Like, there's almost a a group meeting for everything.
Yeah.
Around here, it's a little bit more hit or miss.
Right.
'Cause we're kind of a big city, but we're kind of not.
Yeah, so it depends on where you're at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Depends
So
on
it's
where you're at.
perfect probably for more traveling
Yeah.
wise, honestly.
And I meant like when you said we, I didn't know if you were in doing like a couples therapy or something.
Yeah,
like that.
we do.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, because with my mental health changing and shit, it's like, yeah, like we need it.
Yeah, it helps with the communication, I'm sure.
Yeah, my communication sucks. That's the problem.
That's the issue. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's like I get stuck in my head. Like, I mean, that's literally my problem. And it's like sometimes, like, it's like, yeah, like I know my daughter's there. I know my wife's there. I'm interacting and stuff, but sometimes it's just not enough for them. And it's like sometimes I don't see that part of it, and that's what sucks, because it's like, especially with that festival last week, I was so busy. It's not even funny. Like
You couldn't really check in, really.
I mean, well, it was like there was like I could have, but then it was like my sleep was off, and then like I didn't realize how the setup was. Like there was plenty of time spent just like talking to people, total strangers that see my sets, that just mingling with locals, chatting with bands. Like, I mean, literally the job of an artist is like, until you're at that point where it's not like climbing up, you know what I'm saying? Like you
gotta network your ass off.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, you probably never stop it. It's just your connections just get deeper. Because I mean, that's the thing. It's like what I like to do. I can't just work with anyone. Like, I mean, I can, like, if people's pasts are forgivable, but for me, it's just like I take the word of people that I already know, and like there's circles that I trust, like circles of people that I trusted. Absolutely. And if someone's like, oh yeah, I know them, or like we're homies or whatever, and like I can validate it, then I'm like, all right, cool. Like,
yeah.
Because like everyone has a past, but it's like some shit, like I'm like, nah, bro, like get the fuck away from me. You know what I'm saying? And it's like,
yeah.
Like,
there's certain boundaries, certain levels. Like, okay, yeah, like that guy you were talking about earlier. We won't get into that. I don't want to get you all worked up about
you're good.
About bookers and promoters, and
we're recording, so I pay attention.
There's a lot of that though. A lot of bad people out to just like screw people over, artists. And
that person that we were talking about earlier I was more pissed because he's mixed, and it's like a lot of my losses in music come at the hands of people that look like me, and it sucks because it's like it's not a slap in the face, it's the punch. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like it's like me. I work with everyone.
Yeah.
But it's like when you screw me over, aspects of trust and belief get lost, and it's like it's even more in depth when it's someone that looks like me. Like it really is, because it's just like you're the reason that I have part of my trauma as it is. Like you're someone that didn't learn from the mistakes that you made. You know what I'm saying? And it's like when you look like me, it makes me not want to work with people that look like me, but yet that's a battle I have to go against, because I'm like, no, that's you have to take every individual for who they are. Like
exactly.
You have to.
And
it's like but it sucks because it's like I have history years ago because being picked on for being articulate and just sounding different, and sometimes those things weren't even coming off as disrespectful, but I took them as disrespect because hood people in the hood, we like I'm from that, and it's like there's times where I know if I'm talking to certain people, like until I know you, I can talk to, like at certain points I know I can be myself around you.
mm-hmm.
But it's like it's not that I put up a front or something. It's just like I had to feel out like, okay, like say if I'm performing, I have to figure out, okay, are there kids here or are there adults here? So it's like it's kind of like that, and I kind of think I just put it into my lifestyle too. So it's kind of just like it's a weird thing because I feel like I'm multiple people at times, and it's like it's such a weird thing. But I know I guess every day I kind of understand that it's just a part of who I am.
Be a different version of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Around different people.
And it's comfortable though. It's like it's not like I'm uncomfortable with it. It's just I notice it and I'm just like, accept yourself, dude. Like,
Yeah.
like just
Yeah. So you said you got a lot of. Are you mixed as well?
We're part native. I don't know my dad at all, so it's like
Okay, so that one's a toss up.
yeah, I don't,
because
but I don't think I'm mixed like that. I mean, down the line, yeah. I mean, like my grandpa, like was like one of my aunts is like Mariah Carey, like skin complexion.
Okay.
So I mean, and it's like it varies throughout my family from there. So it's like
Yeah, because I didn't know if you said like when you said people who look like me, or if you're specifically talking about mixed or just anyone that's
yeah,
not white.
and it's
Or-
right.
or-
And it's like it's weird because some of my cousins, like the Musca Valleys and the Musco Valleys, I have to ask them, but it's like it's the same family, but there's like variated names for some reason.
Hmm.
But then but yeah, like their skin complexion's darker than mine, and I grew up their cousins like that. I grew up at their house, but I never put that together. Like I'm just so used to seeing them all the time that I never realized our complexion was one way or the other, and I was just like, oh wow, because I was like talking with them online, like one of my cousins online, and I was like, it actually like super changed my perspective because I was just kind of like, oh, this is why, like some of my friends growing up had certain questions because I saw myself as just being black, but some of them saw me as this light skinned black guy. And so it was foreign to them. And I'm just like, and I even put it in some of my songs because I'm like, I get it. And I never realized it because it's like I'm from a one parent household. Yes, like we're more fair skinned and stuff. And it's just like,
You didn't think about it.
nah, because I never saw it. Like I never saw it somehow. And it's just kind of crazy to like I'm just now realizing this, like right now type of thing,
Yeah.
And so but that's when it like kind of changed my perspective on like why I've had conversations with people that other people have never had conversations with. Like I'm talking like full on racist people that like had conversations with me and I'm like my skin color is like the neutral like my articulation and my skin tone is like a drastic neutralizer for people. Like they never called me out my name. There was one time where I like almost got into a fight with someone, like, and it was like the kid didn't like it was weird. I'll tell you about that some other time. But yeah, it's just like there's like these, there's like the average like totem pole of society. Like when we turn on the news and like just look at something and like we know like people are like, oh, who really runs the country? Well, they would be at the top, and then at the bottom would just be whoever's like third world country and just whatever. And I guess it's weird sometimes because like I'll see homeless people or houseless people, and I'm just like, well, some of them like this is just where they're comfortable, I guess. You know what I mean? If they're not really bothering people, if they're just sleeping in a box and like, they're not like, hey, like, I mean, let's figure out a way to where they have their own little spot that where you can like, where people are building the little houses and stuff. And I'm just like, just do that. So like there's people that just literally have schizophrenia and like there's probably people in a box that take their meds. They just live on a fucking street still, and it's just like, if that's where they're comfortable, like who am I to stop them? But like give them something better because it's like we live in Iowa, we don't live in California.
Yeah, exactly.
And even in California, you're like, well, now it's too hot for them, or whatever. So
yeah, California's gotten crazy.
yeah,
I've only been to California one time. It was a few years back, but for San Francisco, it's like really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we were supposed to play a show there somewhere, but it fell through. But we went out there, I think, the fall before pandemic, actually. And because we had a friend that lives in Ventura.
Okay, yeah.
And that was a pretty cool little spot, little city and stuff. I mean, it was probably not that little.
California's so damn big, too.
Yeah. Yeah. Because it was crazy because, like, my friends, they're from here, and her sister, like, was, like, like the property manager for the mall. And it was, like, one of those ones where it was, like, multiple buildings that were, like it was, like, more of an outdoor, like, artsy mall type of thing. Like, you just walked and whatever. And like portions of it were just all together, but then like there was just like Cheesecake Factory. That was the first time I ever had that. And then they took us past this like area where they had this courtyard like thing. And like every summer they do like huge cover bands, like the top like Queen cover band or AC/DC or whoever. 5,000 people would stand in this space that we were just driving around. I'm like, holy. And then she takes us to this club. I can't remember what it's called, but they're like, you should come play here next year. And then that happened, and then whatever. And then, which we never got to because of COVID. Well, you walk in and you're just like, oh, this place is pretty cool. And then like, so that's the bar area where like there's performances. Then there's a comedy like room attached, like in the same building.
Oh hell yeah!
And like I'm like, wait, what? And then so you're watching like the electronic like scroll of the people coming, and like yeah, like we were standing in a place that I was like, you gotta be. Like, I mean, every other person was like someone I knew, and I don't even follow comedy like that. You know what I'm saying? So like, so like everyone that passed, you would know, or people that are into comedy. And then my friend was like, oh yeah, she's like, it's really cool because there's a list like there's like a club or whatever for the comedy club, and it'll just like send you tickets or whatever, and like you don't know who you're gonna see until like, I don't think that's how they all are, but like you'll just get random offers, and it's just like first come first serve, so you buy the tickets and go. And you don't know who you're seeing. And she's like, yeah, we went one time when Adam Sandler was just testing out new jokes. And like he wasn't even doing anything. Like he was just like testing out material because he was bored.
Oh yeah. Yeah, dude.
Because he lives that close.
Yeah, that's why my buddy loves living in LA. Like he would just go like to the Comedy Store. There's a couple other places. And yeah, just go see like big name comics just testing out material for like $15.
That's craziness.
Yeah. Jeez. Well, and he loves music too, so he'll go to. I mean, he's a deadhead too.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah.
Yeah. So he loves he loves it out there, but it's so damn expensive.
Yeah, I heard it's super bad. I can't even imagine. Cause I mean, gas is going crazy right now here. I'm like, bro, how is this gonna go? You're killing me right now.
Yeah, it's insane. The electric vehicles are still pretty pricey too, so it's like,
yeah, for the average person,
yeah, it's getting there. It'll get there.
Yeah,
eventually, where more people will have electric cars because they can afford them, but also just like if you're traveling a lot,
yeah,
it still sucks to get a stop for like 20 or 30 minutes instead of like 5 or 10.
Right.
And then you have to do that every 300 miles.
True. But it's like, for the money, it's like in the long run, what am I doing? Yeah, it's just a matter if you got the money to do it.
and the time.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, because it's like, if you got the money, then you're like, well, where'd that money come from, and how can you make more of it so you can afford to keep living like that?
Yeah, exactly. You get to a certain lifestyle point, you can't go back. I mean, you can, but it's not easy to adjust to that.
Not at all.
But
I ain't never been rich, but I've been straight, and that sucked.
Yeah, I've had different times in my life where I've been better off financially than others. Like, especially within the last few years, like, yeah, getting out of the whole party lifestyle and that scene was just like really good for a lot of different reasons. But
I'm sure.
Oh yeah, jeez. But
yeah, 'cause I drink at home. I mean, I drink socially a lot still, but I mean, I'm more of a smoker now, so
yeah,
it's been helping my processing a lot better. So.
Yeah, I mean, you can in Illinois, you just go right across the river. You can get it legally. Still, people don't. I mean, we won't talk about that. But
I just smoke with my cousin at his house.
Yeah, there you go.
In Rock Island,
where you don't have to worry about it. Exactly. It's crazy though. That's another bizarre thing about living here is just you can go right across the river and just everything. It's just a completely different legal. Like, you could buy weed in Illinois, drive across the river, get arrested for that weed. It's insane. I just hope they never switch the time zones because that will really mess me up. They thought about that.
Oh, just for the
all about them not like.
They're evil. That's evil.
That would just because there's people on the border of I don't know if it's somewhere in Indiana. Parts of Indiana are Central Time, and parts of Indiana
that
are
is
Eastern
weird.
Time. That'd be so bizarre.
That's the most extreme version of rain on one side of the car, rain on the
other. In some places, you could walk across the street and, like in probably one place, walk across the street, you're in a different time zone. I just time traveled. Yeah.
One, it's like, and it's weird because there's a section of like Bettendorf and like off like, is it not Middle? Is that Middle Road? Can't remember. But there's a sec because when I was driving for FedEx, I'm like, wait, what? Where is this at? And it's like I had a box for like a Bettendorf address, but I was like, but it made sense why I was on my truck because it's like I do have stuff that's technically Bettendorf. Like it is such a weird thing. I'm like, this makes no sense, but I'm like, it's the line of
the Bettendorf
the
Davenport
cities.
Line is weird.
Yeah, it's super weird. It's just like y'all could have cut it off at a street, like y'all did it at a like property line or something weird. Like
yeah, they did some. Yeah, that's a bizarre one too. Yeah, Bettendorf's like the bougie part of the Quad Cities, and LeClaire.
Well, and then we're down in west end of Davenport, and our kid had to go to Buffalo. Like we had to put him on a bus to Buffalo when there's a school, like, what was it, 7, maybe most 10 blocks. Like it's still a bus ride, but literally it's a bus ride, not to Buffalo.
I'm sure Buffalo school's not bad though.
No, it wasn't, but it was just like especially when you're running late, like.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a 5-minute drive. Nope, gotta drive to Buffalo because he missed his bus. And then you're like, now I get to go to work. Now I'm running behind. Now you're like, and it's like not even his fault because he had to go to Buffalo.
Jeez.
Because of property line or whatever. Like,
that's so weird. But with high schools, you can kind of do like the open enrollment thing.
Yeah, he's going to Central. Thank God. I'm not hating on the others. I just like I went there, so it's like I want him to have some of the people that I know. So
yeah, some of those teachers are still there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Plus, he's a music fanatic, so I'm like, all right, get into this, which he's not taking choir.
How old is he?
Oh, he's 14, but he's like, I'm not taking choir this year. I'm like, that's not how this works. That's not how this works. You get. But it's not gonna matter anyway. He's got to recite. Like I had to turn the show down, which was cool. But he's got a recital coming up, and I'm like, proud dad. I'm like, yeah. Like we went to the coffee shop on Harrison Street, and like I can't think of the name of it right now. I always forget when I'm trying to talk about it. Can't think. They got a piano in there though. And it's a bookstore.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Brew
book.
Yeah. And went in there, so he went in there, played the piano for us.
You don't want to burn bridges, man. That's, I see people do it with comedy all the time.
Yeah.
I'm just
and sometimes you have to, like.
Well, yeah.
But yeah, if you don't have to, and it's like I'm a person that can admit when I'm wrong, so I'll apologize.
Me too.
And it's like, even if that apology don't go where, like, I don't apologize because of like, oh, well, I need to repair this relationship. I apologize because I realized I was wrong.
Yeah.
And it's like, from there, I don't care. Like I do, but it's a mistake that I have to learn from, you know what I'm saying, one way or another.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, if you accept it and we can move forward, then we can. If we can't, like, I'm not going to be mad at you because I made that mistake, not you. You know what I'm saying? So,
dude, accountability is so, like, frustrating with so many people.
And that's all it takes. Yeah. Like, and I've told people, I'm like, if you would have done this, we would have been cool. But no, you didn't do that. And I gave you every opportunity to do it. And I've stood in rooms in the Quad Cities, in other cities, with people that I do not care to be in the same vicinity with, and was an adult about it. And what did I do? I was like, I don't want to shake your hand.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to stand here and disrespect you. And, like, he felt disrespected. I'm like, I don't with you. Like, if I don't with you, I don't with you. Like, I'm not going to pretend. And I also don't want your energy throwing my energy off.
Yeah.
If everyone else in this room shook your hand and I still don't like you, that doesn't change anything. This changes nothing, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I'm not going to fake it.
no, like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, and that's the reality of things. Like, people, like, yeah, I guess if you don't know that someone doesn't like you, but when you know,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a whole difference. And
they have a good reason.
It's a valid reason, you know? And even then, it's like, even if we don't think it's valid, like, sometimes there's plenty of times where stuff's still valid because we don't know what other people have been through, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, even at the festival, I was like, caught myself like saying hi to a dad and a daughter that had seen my last song. And I realized like the little girl, like she was maybe like a preteen or something. And I put my hand out to like give her a knuck or whatever because I didn't know how she was gonna perceive like a handshake or something, you know.
Yeah.
And like she kind of was hesitant, and I was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Like I didn't even realize. Like I was not trying to make you like force you to like do that, you know."
Yeah.
Because it's like, I mean, you know, I've just seen stuff online like don't make people's kids like do something like if they're not comfortable, which it makes sense because it's like sometimes they're just not comfortable or they don't know you or their parent taught them a certain way, so like, you know, like, and I'm just like, I didn't say all of that, but I was just like, sorry, I'm not trying to make you, you know, uncomfortable or something. So, or she didn't even seem like she was. I'm just like being, I guess, paying attention to other
being
people.
conscious of that.
Yeah. Because it's a fine line, but it's like, it's just like working at something else, you know, I guess.
Yeah, I'm weird. Like, I saw a friend of mine earlier, and he had his daughter with him. And I was just like saying what's up to his daughter, and like, how you doing? You about to go back to school? I was just like, she was just like sitting there because he had to go out of the room real quick.
Yeah.
And I was just awkwardly sitting there, and but yeah, she didn't give a shit about talking to me, and I'm like, oh yeah, I forget she's a kid. She doesn't care about talking to me.
Well,
but I like take stupid shit like that personally. I don't know why. I'm just like,
it's
like, oh well, it's nothing. It's like I didn't do anything.
Yeah, it's an easy thing because you just like because you're just especially if they don't respond.
It's not like a kid I've never interacted with or talked to before either. She just wasn't in the mood. She's just like, nah.
Or just wasn't even listening, or just
she was on her phone.
Yeah, so she couldn't even hear you.
Yeah, just one word answers like, yeah, leave me alone.
Right.
All right, good talk.
So Jennifer did this at school.
Yeah,
it's like some real drama going on.
Yeah,
like, not now.
Yeah. Well, I asked her about going back to school, and because I always dreaded going back to school, man.
After summer, man.
It's like, you got to like drag me to school. I hated it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, once you get back in that routine,
the first day was cool because you had like new class and you didn't know who was in your class. You were like, excited. Was that hot chick in the class?
Right.
And
is that the girl I seen in the hallway? Oh, snap.
Then you're excited about that, but other than that, you're like, oh man, this sucks.
What teachers I got? Ooh.
Yeah, what teachers? Yeah. Oh, that teacher hates me already.
Yep. Yeah, you're just like, because you know you're just enough of a troublemaker.
Oh yeah, I got kicked out of class all the time. Yeah, just because it was like they would they would set me up for a joke, and I just couldn't help myself.
Right. Yeah, and you're just like, nah, I gotta say it. If I don't say it, someone else will.
Yeah, someone's gonna beat me to it.
Right. And I love comedy.
Yeah. I don't care. I'll sacrifice that.
Yep.
I spent a lot of time in detention.
I once spent detention with one of my friends that I lived with just so I wasn't bored.
Yep. There were people that would get detention, I think, just because they didn't want to go home.
Yep. Yeah, mine was because he had detention the whole day, so I'm like, it wasn't just like a half detention day or something. Yeah, like a whole
in-school
day.
Suspension type of thing.
Yeah.
I
had to go on a damn Saturday.
I got an out-of-school suspension, and I got suspended from going to homecoming.
What the did you do?
It wasn't even that bad. Like this,
you say that, but I'm trying to hear your perspective and see where they're coming from.
Well, it was one of those things where it was like no matter what, both of you suspended type of thing.
Oh,
because it wasn't even a fight. It was an altercation. It wasn't even an actual fight.
Like raised voices and then
there was this kid. I was leaving class. I was a senior at the time. This kid was a freshman, and I didn't like him, and and he was in my way, so I pushed him into the locker.
So you initiated contact.
I initiated contact. It was a dick move, but I
no
respect. And he had a cast, and he went to swing on me with the cast. As soon as he went there, I reacted, and I put him in a chokehold.
Yeah,
because I didn't want to get hit with the cast.
Yeah.
So and he was like all swinging, like, and then all of a sudden, like, a teacher came, and, like, broke us up. And that was it. So we both got suspended.
Oh, that's bullcrap. Yeah, because y'all both probably would have been like, look, it wasn't that serious. Like,
yeah,
we got it out of our system. Like,
yeah. Well, I don't know, man. That guy was pretty pissed off. That kid was pretty pissed off.
Oh no, I'm sure.
But
how hard did you shove him?
Pretty hard. I don't know. I wasn't that strong, so it couldn't have been that hard.
There's a reason he's got a cast.
Yeah, there's a reason he got a cast. I don't know. Yeah, but geez, man, high school was something else. But yeah, I got.
Where'd you go to high school again?
I went to Assumption.
Okay.
That was with there wasn't fights normally, so anything like any type of altercation, there was a zero tolerance.
Right. Because it's like, especially if they allow a little bit, then it's like kids are going to push that button, and then now we got a full-on fight, and we don't have enough teachers.
I only saw like remnants of fights. I never saw like full-on fights. Like that was the only. It sounds terrible, but when I was going to private school, so I was like, oh yeah, my son's going to something. Like, it was really not that bad. Like it's like everybody's cool. Like didn't have to worry about what I had to wear every day. I just wore the same shit.
Right.
Switch up the shirt and like different colored shirt. That was it.
Right.
So everyone's shoe game was on point though. Because you could wear. That was the only thing you could use. Like,
because you could wear tennis shoes.
Yeah, you could use. Oh. Yeah, so everyone's shoe game was all like. That was the way you stood out. Like
this, how these families so rich, they're saving money by having their kids wear the same clothes every day.
Yeah.
I get it, Catholics. I get it.
Yeah. No, seriously.
No.
You literally just go to freaking Kohl's and just buy khakis and polo shirts, and
now you got a Kohl's card, so now you're saving money.
You're getting that Kohl's cash. But yeah,
we got a Kohl's card, so I get it.
I go there once in a while. I go to Ross all the time because it's right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. Ross where it's at.
Yeah, I'm like, let my wardrobe just be a bunch of friends' T-shirts, and then I'll have some nice tennis shoes on my feet, some comfy, nice tennis shoes. I'll just have my jeans and stuff.
Yeah, I've never been one to really care about, like, fashion or anything. I'm more about comfort.
Yeah.
It's way more important than me.
Yeah, comfort. Yeah, comfort's best, and then... Like, if I could just have a plain T-shirt with some plain, like, a decent pair of jeans or pants or whatever, and then just some quality shoes.
Yeah.
That's simple for me. I'll take that all day. Give me some hoodies and some basic jackets. It's just got some, some style to them. Or if I can just throw a hoodie underneath, pull my hood up, put a little jacket on.
Yep.
Comfort.
How long did it take you to grow out your hair?
Ooh, this is the second time.
Second time?
Yeah, my hair's been maybe a little shorter than this before. I don't know, maybe about the same length, maybe. I don't know, I'd have to really look at the photos. But this is maybe 3 years? I'm not sure. Years? Yeah, I'd have to, that's a guess. Like, I mean, it could be, guesstimate, yeah.
2-3 years?
Yeah, it's probably about right. It's an interesting second journey.
Yeah. Why'd you cut it off the first time?
I got really drunk.
You got really drunk?
Yeah. I tried to line myself up and fucked it up. And I was like, I don't even want to look like this person anymore. It was a relationship thing that happened. Oh, yeah. And then I got lost myself in the pills. That was fun. And then it wasn't.
Mixed pills and drinking.
Yeah, Xanax was some of my go-to.
It's a recipe for blackouts right there.
Oh, yeah. And I did not eat on purpose because it was a very cheap fuck up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I lost quite a few times of that. It was, yeah. Don't do it, kids. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Blackout drunk is not fun.
No. if you had to ask people what you did,
it is not a good thing.
not good.
Mm-mm.
So, but yeah, I know we got to wrap up here, but I know I recently saw a post from you. It wasn't too long ago about like cutting back on the drinking and kind of really doing some self-reflection when it comes to your relationship with alcohol. So where are you at with that right now? Like you said, you're really trying to be more of like a social drinker, and you've had times where that was not the case.
Oh, definitely.
As we just discussed, but yeah, because alcohol is a weird one, man. Some people are like they either have to just put it all the way away and don't touch it. That's kind of where I'm at,
or whatever,
or breaks or whatever. And some people are like, oh, okay, I just need to grow up a little bit. Need to, set my priorities are all messed up.
Right.
Is it more like that? Like your priorities were getting a little messed up? Or are you using it more to cope? Things like that.
That's what my problem was. I mean, especially with whiskey. That's my
quick
whiskey's
fix.
Whiskey's my go-to. And I'm like, even when I've been on tour or last week, I did maybe 1 or 2 drinks of whiskey because I mean I'm not a shot person anyway. I just like to sip on it.
Yeah.
But my problem is if I'm going through some stuff and I don't want to talk, I don't even see it. Like when that building collapse happened, that's right around when I was like, ooh, I definitely drink to cope with things sometimes. And it was just like, that's right around when, because I was just being mean. I was being a jerk. And I'm just like, oh, and I'm like, and I saw why it was happening. Like I knew why it was happening. It was because that was pissing me off. And so then I just
The whole situation.
Oh, yeah. Because it's just,
yeah,
that. That's when I realized I was like, oh, so I can't be drinking like this when I'm like going through something because it's just gonna make me want to get lost and not think about it,
It's an escape.
Yeah, and it's an easy one. I mean, it's accessible.
Oh, so easy.
Yeah, it's accessible. It's like, oh look, I got $20 in my pocket. Let me buy a couple shots or a couple drinks of whiskey and sip it down. And drink an IPA real quick and just ignore.
Yeah, and you're really just delaying it.
Mm-hmm. That's all that's going on. Mm-hmm. Because now I'm talking about stuff that happened, 15, 20 years ago. And it's like, and I mean, even at that point, I'm like, God, I wish I was in therapy 20, 50, like,
oh yeah,
even 10 years ago would have helped so much more. But I mean, it's part of the journey, so it is what it is. But just got to keep believing.
Yeah.
Ain't easy to do, but,
Nah.
It's like, I don't like this. I don't like to say fake it till you make it, but,
Yeah, I don't like that expression either, but I get it.
Yeah. It's like I get it, but it's like I feel like there's a better one. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
But I don't know, because I mean, it's like and I mean, it's funny because people are like, oh, it just sounds like my therapist is like, it sounds so cliche, but it's just like, sometimes it's like, don't give up. Like that's like, and it sounds so stupid, but
yeah,
you just
my simple ones keep going.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
and it's like, and when he says it, I'm like, there is no cliche. Like, it is. Sometimes it is that simple of just saying, and just having that one thing that's gonna help you understand that it's like everything's okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I mean, that's just it. I mean, honestly, that's what music is for me. Like, I mean, because even talking to my wife, I was like, yeah, my mental health went to crap right after I left FedEx and everything. And I mean, that was still during pandemic. And that was, I didn't have shows. I didn't have the interactions. I didn't have
those outlets.
I didn't have so many different things. And then when FedEx, everything was shut down, the normal interactions I had, there was people that was like, hey, you just stay up there. We're going to load the truck, and now I'm not talking to some of my friends at this job, that I don't talk to. And it's just like, and then I wasn't listening to music because it would inspire me to write music. Well, I have a job to do. So I was like, and I would not listen to music. That wasn't something that I was trying to either imitate or whatever, like with a song. And plus I'm not trying to listen to damn radio because the music sucks on most of the stations.
Oh, yeah.
So you're just like, and so then just like, yeah, it's like I got stuck in my head because I was just felt like I was in silence all the time. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, Like, it wasn't, but it felt like it because everything just got quiet. Like, I was out in Muscatine and stuff, too, so mine was just like Muscatine almost went to a ghost town. It was weird, you know?
Yeah.
And so with that, I think I just got too far into my head, and it's like I drift. Like, it's so easy to go on autopilot and just like drift back into being in my head, you know? And it's like my wife's like, it's like you're, you know, a narcissist or something like that. I'm like, babe, I'm not trying to be. Like, I'm just like I have so much in here that I need to get out of my head so I can live and breathe and feel and stay where I know I need to be for everyone, not just myself. But it's like, the problem is, it's not an easy fix. I can't detach myself from this being without recording myself 24/7, you know? It's like, I can't see how I'm being until someone else points it out to me. And it's just like, you know, and that's when I started to beat myself up. But then I'm like, don't do that. Like, you're doing what you're supposed to be doing in the moment you're supposed to be doing them. Like, it's really just because, I mean, I disassociate and I get imposter syndrome all the time.
Yeah.
And I mean, and realistically, I didn't even know everyone got imposter syndrome.
Oh, yeah, it's so common.
And I'm like, oh, because my therapist is like, yeah, I think everyone gets that way sometimes.
Especially with social media and seeing everyone only posting the good shit and
yeah. It's just, I mean, that's the reason I stopped watching the news too, though, because I'm just like, man, I can't. Like, I'm already depressed. Like, I don't need y'all to bring me down anymore, because that's all I do is just, I just take, it drains me because it's almost like I feel it, you know. It's like, it's annoying.
Yeah, I get it. Well, before we wrap up here, what do you been working on music wise, and where can people find your music? And I want to give you a chance for people to check you out and listen.
Yeah, so we got music on most streaming sites like Spotify, Tidal, Apple Music, and all that. Bandcamp as well. Soultru, Soultru, no E, all one word, and only the S is capitalized. I say this because people don't know sometimes, and I'm just not looking at you saying that.
Yeah.
I just like in general, but it's just funny to me. So it's like, but anyway, yes, that. And then what we're working on, probably working towards a full length. I got a few shows for myself and friends coming up. Check online for shows coming up. I can't think of any Quad Cities ones coming up outside of this next weekend. Live at 5, I think, actually. Maybe the week or so after Alternating Currents. Live at 5, I'll be performing. I think it might be Rude Punch, actually. I could be wrong, though.
Well, I'll put the links in the description. I like to make it as easy as possible for everybody.
Yeah, and I'll share this around once we got it and stuff. So
yeah, appreciate it.
No problem.
It was a good convo, man. Thanks for stopping by.
You're welcome. Thank you.
And everyone tuning in, thank you for listening to the Modern Day Overthinker podcast. Till next time, peace.
Peace.